Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna run 3 more games on the M1 MacBook Pro. Superhot, 7 Days to Die and Devour. As always, I'm gonna be using my MacBook Pro 13-inch with the M1 processor, and I have the 16GB configuration. The first game we're gonna be starting with is Superhot. The game was released on February 25th, 2016, and it's a first-person shooter that is completely different from other first-person shooters, since you basically all the time are in slow motion. You're gonna see it in the video. It's really well made, and it has macOS support, so you can just play it in macOS without any problems. You can just download the game directly from Steam. I already did that, and as always I'm gonna be recording with the phone from the screen so that we don't suffer from less FPS, as we already don't have so much on the MacBook. This time I'm gonna use my Samsung 4K display. I'm really sorry for the not so good quality. I'm gonna soon buy a capture card for better quality, but for now we have to deal with this. I'm just gonna begin with Full HD resolution and no other options changed. This unfortunately I couldn't open the Steam overlay, and although I turned on the FPS counter in the Steam settings before, somehow it didn't show up. But so yeah, here we are. The game runs quite well, but it could be better, of course. Considering that the game is not optimized for the M1 processor and not for Metal, it runs quite well. Also, I didn't experience any spikes, although you can definitely feel the frames per second are quite low, but it's perfectly playable. But I would definitely suggest you to play with a lower resolution. So let's go a little bit down with the resolution. Hopefully we're gonna get a better or smoother experience. I put it to HD 1680 to 1050. I'm gonna deactivate this time vertical sync, and I'm gonna let anti-aliasing and chroma aberration, I'm gonna let them on, but only vertical sync, I'm gonna turn it off. So here we are, guys. Already I can feel that it's much better, the experience, a lot more FPS, and already feels smoother. I still think, in my opinion, the M1 MacBook Pro is perfect for HD gaming, but Full HD always, like in most games, gets critical when they are not optimized, of course. I've seen already other games that are optimized already for the M1. As example, the new Superhot Mind Control Delete runs a lot more smoother. You're gonna also see it later. Sadly, Mind Control Delete is just very short. It's not a full game, if you can call it like that. It just takes you like 10 minutes to play through all the game. So that's a little bit sad, but it runs really good on the M1 MacBook Pro. You're gonna see it later. So as promised, I'm gonna now start Superhot Mind Control Delete. I'm gonna begin here with HD resolution. Here we have no settings that we can change. You can only change the resolution, but the game feels so smooth, like it runs so well, like kind of like Bioshock 2, like really smooth the experience. I think you can also see it in the picture. We must have like steady 60 FPS, and it's really nice. As I already mentioned it, unfortunately this game takes you only like 10-15 minutes to play through all the game, but it's definitely worth, especially right now. It's in special offer until I think tomorrow, until 4th of March, at least here in Germany. But yeah, if you have a MacBook Pro, M1 MacBook Pro, I would definitely give it a shot if I were you. So because it runs so well, I'm gonna higher the resolution a little bit. We're gonna go with Full HD, and you can already see Full HD, no problem for the M1 MacBook Pro. It just runs super smooth, but it's quite funny if you think about it. We've just seen the old Superhot, that is basically the same game with a lot less FPS, and then here we have the new one that is already more optimized, probably for metal, and it runs so well. That just shows me how much more potential there is in the M1 MacBooks. I hope we are gonna get soon finally AAA games with native support. So that's it for Superhot, and let's go to 7 Days to Die, another game that is just downloadable on Steam. Yeah, so here we are in the settings. I put the resolution only to HD, otherwise the game is not playable, as you will see later. Anti-aliasing, like the overall quality is to medium, and the rain quality, we're gonna put it also down to medium, and grass distance is low, and object quality also medium. And let's see how it performs. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, the graphics don't look so beautiful. Could be better optimized, but you know it already, even in the Windows, even on Windows is really bad optimized, the game. I'm gonna put the quality anyways a little bit higher. I think we're having here around 30-40 FPS, something like that. more time into the settings. Anyways, we're gonna try with Full HD, although it already doesn't run so well on HD. Maybe it's not so visible in the camera, but playing like that was not enjoyable at all. That's why I'm gonna already set the resolution after the zombie down again to HD. So that's it for 7 Days to Die. It's playable, but definitely needs a lot more optimization. Let's go over to the next one, which is Devour, a new horror game. Kind of like when I played it, it kind of reminded me of Resident Evil 6. Also has native support for the Macbook Pro, so you can just download it in Steam. Also, it's really cheap. I think it was like around 4 to 6 euro. So if you want to try it, you can definitely give it a shot. But of course, you have to count with some kind of bugs.
Go to hell.
So by standard from the game, it was set to a 3K resolution on high settings, but as you can see, it's quite laggy with really low FPS. So I'm gonna be setting the resolution a little bit down to HD. As always, it's like the sweet spot if you want to have a smooth experience, and it's already a lot better. And the graphics don't even look so bad. It looks actually quite nice, but see it for yourself. the game actually like really has quite a scary atmosphere. We're gonna put the resolution a little bit higher because it runs so well on HD. It doesn't have full HD resolution. It's just like something between 2K and full HD. Gonna put it to that resolution. But since we're inside the house, I think... Oh, there's the woman. As you can see, somehow it's a little bit buggy. She doesn't really attack me. Or at least she takes really long.
He will do.
And she's gone. I don't know why exactly she ran down the stairs. I think it's probably a bug or something. But yeah, anyways, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for joining the video. I hope you liked it, and maybe see you in the next one.